In the great words of Dick Vitale, it's March Madness, baby. Brackets are out, and all number one seeds have also been released. Kentucky, Villanova, Duke, and Wisconsin, all rightfully so the number one seeds in this tournament. I know there was a lot of speculation that Virginia would sneak their way in. They didn't win the ACC tournament. That obviously hurt their chances. Wisconsin cruised through the Big Ten tournament and actually beat down a Michigan State team that looks very good. Remember that for your brackets. But there was a lot of controversy with the brackets this season. The one thing they did get right was at least the balance compared to last year's brackets. For this season, UCLA somehow sneaks in as an 11 seed. And this caused outrage from many pundits, as Francis Maxwell would say, pundits, across the board. UCLA does not deserve to be in the tournament. Their only win came against Utah, and every other win was just guff. 11-7 in their own conference, 4th in the Pac-12, and the Pac-12 is not a power conference in the NCAA. But when it comes to UCLA, it's bullshit, but it makes sense because look at the tournament. If you still don't think it's about money, or if you don't think sports is about money, UCLA being in one of the 68 teams in this tournament is a clear definition as to why. UCLA is a power school with a ton of history behind them, and of course people want to see UCLA play for the tournament every single year. You know who they don't want to see? Southern Illinois Methodist University of Ohio, which isn't even a school. It doesn't matter. Yes, there was teams that deserve to be in that aren't. One of those, Dayton, who is going to be a play-in team. A play-in team? Dayton Flyers are one of the most expertly coached teams in the entire tournament. And trust me, they're going to make a run or at least get out of that play-in game and, of course, make it into the top 64. The fact that there's 68 teams, by the way, is still stupid in my opinion. 64 wasn't enough. They need to move it to 68. It's ridiculous. But some key things to watch out for in this year's tournament. VCU versus Ohio State in the first round. You're matching up D'Angelo Russell, who's a possible top 10, top 15 overall pick. And if he stays next year, point guard for Ohio State, he's the #1 overall pick in the country. They're going against Shaka Smart and VCU. Don't bet against VCU. Don't bet against Shaka Smart. The guy has proven year after year after year why he is built to play in the NCAA tournament, and he proves year after year after year why he's one of the best coaches in the NCAA. It is a tough battle. Eastern Washington University gets the joy of playing Georgetown, and I really hope, I don't want to predict it, but I hope the leading scorer in the nation, Tyler Harvey, drops 75 points on Georgetown. The fact that they're a 4 seed, that's more bullshit than UCLA getting in the tournament. Georgetown's weak. Eastern Washington is pretty good. Don't be surprised if that 13 upsets the 4. Dayton, Archie Miller, I already mentioned, expertly coached team. Couple quick facts about Archie Miller. This guy comes from good assistant coaching background. Arizona from 2009-2011, Ohio State from 2007 to 2009. Those teams have got tournament experience. Archie Miller keeps rising up the ranks. He's almost following in the footsteps of VCU Shaka Smart. It just seems like the tournament every single year is more about the coaches and the systems than it is about the players. Moving forward, University of Virginia, Justin Anderson is back, and no, he did not play like he wanted to in the ACC tournament. He is a deadly player, and at one point was going to be a finalist for the Wooden Award for the best player in the NCAA. His thumb obviously caused problems, but he is a physical specimen. He's built like Marcus Smart. He might even be a bit bigger than Marcus Smart, if you remember him from Oklahoma State from last year. UVA could see an early exit in the tournament. They are a defensively strong team, but they didn't get a 1 seed, and that 2 seed is going to obviously have a major effect as they go down the line. UVA would have to go against Villanova if all things work out like the tournament's supposed to, and you have all #1 seeds in the Final Four, which never happens. UVA would have to face Villanova to get there, and I think Villanova is just a better team. As for my Final Four prediction, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Duke, and Michigan State. And why Michigan State? Tom Izzo. Coaches do well in this tournament. Equal chance Louisville makes a run because of Rick Pitino. Bet on coaches to do well. Yeah, that's 3 1 seeds and a 7 seed. The reason for Michigan State being the 7 seed, as I mentioned before, Tom Izzo, coaches always do well. And the reason for 3 1 seeds, this is the thinnest tournament in the history of the NCAA. There is almost no reason why Frank Kaminsky in Wisconsin, why John Calipari's all 7'15" team can't make it to the of course, the championship game. And Duke, who's the only other team with really perennial talent on their team across the board between Tyus Jones, Justice Winslow, of course, Jaleel Okafor, Quinn Cook, all of this. So just keep in mind, few things moving with your brackets. A, bet on free throw shooters, bet on coaches, and obviously bet on the underdogs. There's 67 underdogs in this tournament. There is only one team who should absolutely make the championship game, and that is Kentucky. If they don't, it's shocking, but for your brackets, don't be stupid. Put put them in the Final Four. It would take a miracle to see a giant fall like Kentucky before that, especially when your starting five stands 6'6", 6'6", 6'10", 6'11", and 7 foot, and you have multiple other 6'10", 6'11" guys on your bench. As for the brackets, if you want to join TYT in a nice, fun bracket challenge, we'll be giving away T-shirts, hopefully a swag bag of some stickers and other things TYT sports related. We'll put a link in the comments section and the description below. It's going to be free to join. All you're going to need for it is an ESPN.com login. Those are free. Just sign up, and then you can use the referral code or follow the link below to fill out your bracket. And this Wednesday, we'll bring to you everybody from TYT's bracket. So no, you don't have to just look at my full bracket, which of course is going to be the best bracket, obviously, of course. But we'll have Jenks, we'll have JR's, we'll have Jeremy's, we'll have everybody, Dan's, we'll even have Francis Maxwell's bracket, and for God forbid he does better than all of us. It could happen. Anybody in everybody's bracket, we'll make sure to go through them for all of you guys, see who's got the craziest upset. We'll give you more players to watch, more games to watch. It's March. There's so much basketball in the next 2 weeks. Our heads are going to explode. Look, no one knows what the fuck's going to happen, and you can't tell me that they are. I just have my opinions. I want to hear your opinions. Leave them in the comments section below. It's March Madness, baby. And outside of that, 2 weeks till baseball season. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.